And hello, folks. Happy Sunday morning. I am live in the unscheduled, completely random live stream that I do live to randomly talk about ish. So there were like two comments I want to pull up in this past week. So couple of things going on. So a week ago, Sunday, I pulled 900 videos, like 3 million watch minutes watches? No, 3 million views. Sorry, 3 million views off my channel because we're worried about the great YouTuber apocalypse. So they were talking about, should I just wait? NC Shooter, how's it going, man? You are number one. So MC, how's it going? How's it going? So I'm going to recap because I started running my mouth before anybody was here. So just random Sunday, they let me out of church. So finally, I'm out of church. I made it sound like I don't like church. It's not the case. I guess I'm always looking to the next thing that I need to do, like obligations, commitments I've made to friends and family that I need to take care of that I'm really bad about. So I wish I could do church quicker, kind of thing. Anyhow, so yeah, while I'm doing this, I'm backing up my father-in-law's computer to nuke and pave it and all that. So I want to give you like a weekly summary, what happened last week, what's been going on since, and just talk some ish. And I also did this on StreamYard. So if any of my friends want to join, I can just give them a link and they can join. So a week ago Sunday, I deleted like 900 videos and it was like 3 million watches. I was like, my channel on Social Blade went from like a B minus to a D minus. It kind of hurts. So a couple of things. I'll recap a little bit about that. Hey, Johnny Barr, how's it going, man? So word came out that they're going after you if you slap a 30 round mag. Looking for a 30. Oh, they're over here. That if you showed a 30 round mag on a stream or if you showed one going into it, how that hurt. Quote the metal, quote the something. If you showed a 30 round mag going into a firearm, going into the receiver of a firearm, that you were going to get a channel strike. Also, if you screwed a suppressor onto a firearm that was legal, lawfully owned, possessed, etc., in a legal, lawful manner, that got you a channel strike. I've had friends lose their channels because of that ish. So I deleted 900 videos. And the other thing was that I almost froze. Oh, okay. So the other thing that happened was that if you showed a .com of a company that gave you ish for these things, number of companies, and I guess that's why Johnny B for the longest time has been saying, CMMG dot, the rest. So there, it seems like some people have better insights than us lowly YouTuber buyers like me. So out of an abundance of caution, because I've spoken the .com portion of other companies, I deleted like every live I've ever done. John got a strike because you saw a .com in the background of one of his videos. I have a channel strike, so I was one channel strike because I was pulled off for a week. Your first strike, you lose a week's worth of upload privileges, and then it stays on your channel for 90 days, meaning another 90 days gets you 2 weeks of timeout in YouTube world. So I'm not sure what's happening with my friends that actually lost their channel. They have 3 times the number of subs I do, but they're still, basically YouTube doesn't think you're anybody until you have 1 million subs. So that's what I've heard. So Mellow G, YouTube are boobs. I could say all sorts of things about that. Great timing, enjoying the stream. Who's calling me? It's Joe Morse, homeboy. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. You want to jump on? Oh, okay. All right, buddy. You enjoy. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? All right, bye. Joe Morse is at the Great American Outdoor Show, where I guess I saw him finger banging. It's the feds! Finger banging a 10 millimeter yeet cannon, which I sent the email to the wrong list or wrong address to ask for the T&E on that. So I saw them at SHOT Show. I played with it. Luigi, hey, we've been talking a lot about you. How's it going, buddy? Feel free to give me a call. All right, man? You know, give me a call this afternoon, this evening, whatever. All righty. So, okay, last Sunday, I spent a couple hours, deleted 900 plus videos because they probably showed me throwing a 30 round mag into a firearm. I probably said the .com portion of the evil thing. And if you actually have it somewhere where people can see, do I do like the Marcel? That if you see it, that'll get you a strike also. That got Crumpy a strike. My friend Babyface P, he lost his channel for 30 round mags and screwing a suppressor on. So, a couple of reasons. One, call of the wild. So, all right, all my content's out there. Find another not YouTube video sharing platform. My content's there. And actually, I don't necessarily have all of my content in an organized fashion. So what I'm going to be doing is downloading it and then uploading it to my new channel, Flying Rich Firearms, which, oh no, it looks like I lost subscribers. I had like 101 subscribers. It looks like I lost 2 subs. Oh, no, 103. Okay, so it says 103 subs. So I broke 100 in a week. That's freaking excellent because the first 100 is the hardest. So Flying Rich Firearms is where my firearm content's gonna be in the future. I may still post stuff to this channel here because I have 10,000 plus subs. I've been planning this for over a year, not like I got the kick in the butt to do it, but what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be breaking out cars, tech, firearms, opinion, where I run my mouth about things. But now that we got all of that housekeeping done, tell you where I am and what's going on. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. I wanted to do best comments of the week, which usually aren't the best comments of the week. All right, I did get some heat because I flagged dark with a firearm that didn't have a firing pin in it, no ammo, and my finger was off the trigger. But let's see. Do I do published? I gotta click published. Where is this guy? All right, so I probably should share my screen, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm freaking lazy. My computer will drag and I haven't gotten a new computer yet. Unfortunately, Rumble has no organizational video structure. Yeah, you can like search for Flying Rich on other video sharing places, find it, and you'll see it there. So yeah. So you can look at my channel on other places, and then you can see all my videos. So yeah, I posted one of those dark trolls, the highly annoying, and it says, "How about flagging people in the face?" And I wrote back, "It's SHOT Show. All the firearms have the firing pins removed. Also, the trigger already pulled. JK." And then the guy writes back to me, "It's always poor form and habit. Never be established of pointing a firearm at somebody's face or flagging in general, regardless of how safe you think it is. I don't care if the barrel is welded shut. Don't point a gun at my face unless the rules of safety are there for," yeah. Somebody said, "So, whatever." Another one says, I flagged dark at SHOT Show. I'm like, "It's SHOT Show. All the firearms have the firing pins removed. I also the trigger pulled in JK." And the guy writes back, "Never assume firearm is safe. Gun safety applies everywhere. Looks bad to criticize breathing." That's the darks video that I've been using the audio on. While you have attendee at gunpoint. Toy Town, made a remark. It's like what's he said it's minus 35 degrees. I'm hoping that's with wind chill. I'm hoping that's not the temperature. It was like 80 something here. He told me to F off. I'm looking for one comment. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh, here it is. All right. So I checked this guy's channel. He's a bit of a pothead, Canadian pothead. So I'm going to read it in the Canadian pothead. Hey, losers. Guns are cool, but imagine this, never having to worry about needing one. That's something many of you will never experience. You in the United States has spoken from a Canadian pothead. I wrote, I never have to worry about needing a gun because I have guns. Get the bad guys to turn in their guns first, please. But also remember the Nazis collected all the guns before they collected the people. But don't let history stop you from living in a fantasy land, I wrote. Don't forget, swimming pools kill nearly as many people as guns. There may be no one in your life you feel obligated to protect. If armed thugs kick in my door at 4 a.m., I'll be immediately to repel them and protect my family before you dial 911 and get put on hold. Then he writes back. Hey, hoser. Guess the point I'm trying to make is that not one of talking against guns, but more to the tune of never needing one. That's something as a Canadian, I've never really experienced. And I'm saying how unfortunate you won't have the same experience with our fearless leader, Justin Trudeau. I added that. I've been attacked with a knife before, and the only thing that was saving me was Master Ken karate training. I added the Master Ken. I could attest, at least say that's the only time in my life I would have needed a gun. That being said, because of the way things are in Canada, I probably would have been fucked legally, sadly, LOL. Maybe I'm fortunate more than others, but I don't have to wake up and worry about my life on a daily basis, whether I need a gun or not. I'm thankful I never have to. That's what I'm getting at. I understand where you're coming from 100%. As an American, our lives are very different, even though we're so close. I replied, I think that you're the victim of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and distrust, the Canadian mind virus, that everyday American is a gun for our survival. Quite the opposite. I've lived in New York metro area, now live in the redneck portion of Palm Beach County. I have never needed a firearm to protect myself and have no fear that prompts me to carry. I have a fire extinguisher and wear my seatbelt, but don't live in fear of accidents or fires. For the same reason I carry a firearm. If America is full of marauding bands of gun-wielding thugs, why don't they just cross the border and prey on unarmed Canadians? And I got one on my other channel. Let me drag it over here. Kind of fuderific. Let's see. Haven't responded to. Let's see. Yeah. So somebody commented on finger discipline. Oh, all right. So I posted Seattle Engravings video at show. They have gold, rose gold, silver plate. Beautiful, beautiful firearms. The guy writes, I wonder what it must feel like to know that a portion of your earnings is blood money from cartels, warlords, and drug lords. I got gold guns. I guess maybe I'm not doing it right. Shang-Chi, where is it? Oh, okay. So here's this guy. He has what should be, or very likely, I'm not going to go there. We need to ban these weapons. I don't feel safe in America with these lunatics running around acting like they can legally carry these weapons. So it's a folding AR with a detachable barrel, quick change barrel. And So he makes a few points that are completely incorrect. One, I don't know lunatics with that kind of gear. Two, it is legal. It's not illegal. So I wrote him back. I said, hammers killed many times more people than these weapons. Should we ban hammers? All long guns, and so typically there's about 400 long gun deaths a year. Typically, if statistics hold true, a third of them are suicides. Now, there are good shoots, cops shooting perps, that kind of thing. All long guns, some fraction of which are these weapons, meaning AR-15s, kill less than 400 people a year. One, you can legally carry these weapons. Two, all lunatics get background checks. Lunatics, the guy saying. The guy that's struck and nearly killed Paul Pelosi with a hammer did not get a background check or have a permit to carry, but never let facts get in the way of passionate liberal talking points. So, Ron Wayne, how's it going, man? Safety Doc, how's it going? How's it going? Luigi, Paul Pelosi, favor banning hammers. Get a permit. You don't want those assaulty, spiky hammers. That would be really bad. And guys, with that, I'm going to ask you to sub Flying Rich Firearms. Oh, there it is right now. Flying Rich Firearms, where my firearms content will be. I'm going to be probably putting content on this channel and maybe moving it over, but primarily Flying Rich Firearms is where my future firearm content will live. And that's how I'm splitting it up. It looks like the algorithm also likes single content focused channels or single focused content channels. Maybe I should say it better or learn English better. Mike Custom Builds, how's it going, man? So that's the scoop. And I guess I'm going to work on what I owe people, like phone calls, tasks, and other crap. Still working to putting together the Monday show for John Crump Live. What is so funny is how many liberals have that attitude, and I've had conversation with them acting as I agree with them after 3 hours of chatting with them, letting them know that I am that crazy. Hey, Ron Wayne, thank you, man. Big appreciation. So, all right, Dan Bongino says this all the time. So it really has zero-sum game arguing with somebody on the internet. But because you're not going to convince these people. Like one guy, I said, hey, carrying a firearm is easier than carrying a cop. And that seemed to resonate with him. And this was a friend of mine that I went to college with in New York. And I kind of, look, before I was married, I never carried a firearm, never owned a firearm. And so the point is, once it becomes your obligation to protect your wife and daughter, your family, then I think it's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to use every tool at my ability, whether it's skills, as in, personal self-defense skills, or, a knife or a firearm. And, for those reasons, I have a firearm always readily available and ready to take care of a problem. Now, let me couch that with, if you can, let the professionals deal with it. It'll be easier. But if you can't, having the tools and the skills to get through, and as Dan Bongino says, number one rule is don't get dead. Hey, Night Strike, man, I called you earlier. I was going to ask you if you want to come on the show tomorrow. Robert Ribbit Harrison, how are you, sir? So, guys, with all of that, if nobody has any questions, reactive taxidermy needs to happen. Yes, I do. The domain. I mean, I stole this from Dark. Dark and I are good friends, so I steal crap from him all the time. He's gonna strangle me in his sleep one day. I know it. So yeah, I do own TanneriteDog.com. And what else? I bought another domain recently. Anyhow, all of that said, phone on. Okay. One car fast. How's it going, man? And Dustin, I'm not gonna. What is up, Flying Rich? Just swinging by to show. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it. So if you guys give me a thumbs up and all that bit, I definitely post a link to the new channel here, please? Yes, I do have those skills. So if I click here and keep you entertained, I got to click here, click enter studio. I got to go here, go youtube.com/@FlyingRichFirearms, click control paste and paste, and boom, it's in there. It's in the chat. Yeah, so Flying Rich Firearms, that's my new channel. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, thank you for reminding me, because somebody that was better skilled at doing YouTubes would have had like a banner with creep and constantly post, which I do usually during John Crump Live. And so, hey, a couple of guys here. Snoring Rich, how's it going, man? So thank you guys. I hope you have a great Sunday. I hope you took this day, one, to recharge, really one, pray to God. Ask for forgiveness, ask for guidance, ask for strength. We all need it. Remember that the people you meet every day are dealing with some battle that you have no knowledge of whatsoever. And I'm doing like the DLD version of this. Just some sort of act of kindness towards them would be amazing. And if you can bless somebody and you have the ability to, that would be wonderful. I love you all. I really mean that. And I just want you guys to have a great day and be excellent. With that, I am out.